New wine into new wineskins. Dear beloved disciples, greetings. Today's reflection comes from a saying of Jesus recorded in the Gospel of Mark. We must ponder the words of Jesus deeply. If we simply treat his words as something we've heard many times and brush past them, we'll fail to grasp their true meaning. We must not make this mistake. When Jesus walked this earth, the religious world was centered around the Old Testament scriptures. It was a world governed by Judaism and the Tanakh. How did Jesus view the faith of that time? Did he say, "Well done, keep going and you'll be blessed"? Let us look at Mark chapter 7, verses 6 to 8. He replied, "Isaiah was right when he prophesied about you hypocrites, as it is written, 'These people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. They worship me in vain. Their teachings are merely human rules. You have let go of the commands of God and are holding on to human traditions.'" He says they honor with their lips, but their hearts are far from him. They teach human commandments as if they were divine teachings. God does not accept sacrifices offered in mere formality. Their worship is in vain. Jesus warns against following religious traditions created by people. Isn't the heart more important than words alone? This is why Jesus chose change. This is what today's passage tells us. No one pours new wine into old wineskins. Otherwise, the wine will burst the skins, and both the wine and the skins will be ruined. No, they pour new wine into new wineskins. So new wine must be poured into new wineskins. What is the new wine? It refers to Jesus' message that proclaims a new era, not the world of Judaism. Then what is the new wineskin that holds the new wine? It's not simply our hearts. The old wineskins represent the old world, the world of the Old Testament. The new wineskins represent the new world, the New Testament era. And who opened this new world? Jesus did. It is the age of the New Testament. Yet today, we still see people trying to pour new wine into old wineskins. Jesus came to set us free from everything of the Old Testament. Yet many believers remain entangled in it. The coming of Jesus marks the end of the Old Testament era. The Old Testament can no longer be the central foundation in the age of the New Testament. It is now just a reference for believers of the New Covenant. For those who believe in Jesus, the Old Testament is not an object of faith. Are there still people today trying to keep the 10 Commandments? Or those trying to uphold the law? The 10 Commandments and the law were given to the people of Israel. But today there are believers who try to live like Jews, keeping the law and the 10 Commandments. Such a person is trying to become a Jew, not a follower of Christ. If Jesus' words are the new wine, then this wine must go into new wineskins. Otherwise, the wineskin will burst. So how do we become the new wineskins? Jesus proclaimed, "Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is near." To accept the kingdom, we must first repent, metanoia, a turning around. Turning away from the path we've been walking. The Old Testament way leads to outward religion. The law of the Old Testament condemns and leads to death. We must throw away such old things and be transformed by the new word, the word of Jesus. That is how we become new wineskins. Without becoming new wineskins, we cannot hold the new wine. Instead, we become vessels that can only hold diluted, spoiled wine. Today, Jesus is calling us to metanoia. He is telling us to stop living a superficial faith. He is telling us to become new wineskins, to pour his new word, the saying of Jesus, into new vessels, new hearts. Let us receive the word of Jesus into our new hearts, new wineskins. That is my message for today. May you always have peace. Thank you.